Rewind TV, this is Dappy. Enjoy. When I was like, I'm a prince and yes I will, for William. I'm a prince and yes I will get the crown. Shh, Kate stays in my dungeon when her sister's round. So please forgive me if I make mistakes, but I'll blow the bloody doors off Michael Caine. I mean, have you seen her in that blooming dress on the wedding? People are talking Kate, Kate, Kate. Me and my friends, they're like, wow, look at that tight little ass. Like, I'm thinking, bruv, like, there's Kate there. You think Prince will be happy about that? So we had to big up Pippa. Pippa Middleton, yeah, we bigged her up. It's just the way it looked. It just kind of looked better than Kate, and that's that. And so, yeah, we put her in there. Then obviously I thought to myself, like, things like, I messed my life up, and yeah, I've been down. I'm a changed man now, Chris Brown. You know, I feel your pain, because I done been through it. I'm Kurt Cobain, but I just couldn't do it. Things like that. When I say I'm free to be whatever cause I'm famous, call me Gallagher, cause I'm so shameless. The paper, sell the pages at the cost of my failures, victimized, but it's just going deep, you know what I'm trying to say to you? I'm just trying to double metaphors, punchlines, just to make the rappers happy. And at the same time, I want Adele, I want Bono, I want Police, I want Sting, yeah, you know, Joe, I want all these people to hear my record and say, wow, he's killing it with the music, he's killing it with the raps, and he's killing it with the singing, and it's top notch. And to come out as a solo artist when you know there's example Wretch 32 and Tiny Temper and Tinchy and Chipmunk, you've got to come with a bang. And that's what I try to do. Listen, boy bands ain't got nothing on me with that key change, blood, yeah? No, I'm just, no, like, obviously, Freddie Mercury taught me how to do that. And people like, who else do wicked key changes? Westlife, sorry, that's the exact band I'm talking about. Mark from Westlife tweeted me, said, my song's amazing, may the key change live long, things like that. So, yeah, it's great. I'm getting great tweets now from all the artists, Ed Sheeran, Jessie J, example. People just, that's what I want to do. I want to try and make people like my music as well. Because Dappy's not just singing N-Dubz music anymore. Because N-Dubz was arena, happy, R&B, melody, line for line, male, female perspective music. And very happy and very melodic. But now, I'm just going to go all out. I'm going to shut it down. It was very scary, but when you know what you've got inside you and you know what you've got to deliver in a studio, you can pull it off. I think you can pull it off. Like, I'm so glad that I got 1.5 million hits in literally 5 days. That, to me, that's like, wow. People are obviously taking their time out and not just playing the record once, they're looking at it and they're playing it 3-4 times each time. So, yeah. To me, it's like, thank God for that. My second record will most definitely be epic and very big power to the people. Anthemic, Lighters in the Sky, Stadium, Sing Along, like, No Regrets. Maybe possibly a gospel choir again, and then possibly a crazy key change again, just so they can get 2 singles that slightly sound the same. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Then on the 3rd single, I might do a Dappy versus Tiesto, David Guetta, Deadmau5, Calvin Harris, I don't know. And then when the buzz happens and I create something huge, if I create something huge, then I'll talk about album and doing a tour. It's not MCing, it's not singing, it's M-singing. The only one I can kind of say that, you see Drake, he does a very rap and sings as well, and puts melody in his rap, and Big Sean, that's the type of way I want to go, but more epic on the hooks and the singing wise. I'm going to proper go through it. I'm even going to work with Egg White, who done Adele stuff, all of Adele stuff. I want a big ballad like she has. She's inspired me, and I got a voice, so I can make sure I want to make sure I do something huge on a piano, just the piano. I want to try and do a record like Angels, Robbie Williams. I want to shut it down. I want to try and do a big rap song, you know what I mean, with a Nicki Minaj or something. I know I'm going to get these collabs because I'm wild, you get me? I'm going to get wild artists on my stuff. Jack, get me Nicki, get me Rihanna, yeah? Please, for my album. That's the only 2 I want to work with on my album. And I'm just going to shut it down. Talisa's doing X Factor. Yeah. She's obviously on there telling people how crap they are, how good they are, if they're good. I mean, because look, X Factor brought out Leona Lewis. So therefore there's I respect it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And when the show finishes, I'll presume they're gonna ask, Talisa's gonna ask us to go on the stage and perform an N-Dubz song to finish off her being there. Basically, at the end of every show, they get the act to perform in it. So Gary's obviously gonna bring Take That on the stage. Kelly's gonna do Kelly Rowland stuff. Louis Walsh is just gonna sit there, and then Talisa's gonna hopefully bring us on to do an N-Dubz track and release the best of hits. You know what I mean? To wrap it up for a year or two. Yeah, you know us in 2 years, 2.5, 3 maybe. We're just gonna hopefully anticipate, because our individual projects will drive the N-Dubz name as we are doing our individual projects anyway. Because as we get big, N-Dubz are just, oh, that's the guy from N, that's the girl from N, Phaser, that's. So yeah, hopefully 2.5 years, the anticipation for the group will be so high that we have to get back and do another massive arena tour. Don't be so genuine. Don't just splash your money and just help people and don't give your trust to everyone, because people will backstab you. And then people are two-faced. The amount of people I've had to sack, like I employ literally over, in the last 2 years, we employ over 25 people, 30 people. And when it comes to tours altogether, the amount of people that have to say, fuck off, like, you're not good at what you do, you're two-faced. How do you say that about him? How can you put him against him? How can you? It's snaky business.